Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hours special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hours special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hours special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hours special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Welcome to the MotoMeerkat World Series Le Mans 2.4 hours special event. Please continue bantering in the live chat, as the stream will soon begin. Today marks a historic day in sim racing. 30 drivers have embarked on their journey through this competition, but only one can return home with their hands firmly around the coveted trophy. With so many drivers eager to prove themselves, it'll be a tough world out there on track. But, as they say, pressure makes diamonds. There will certainly be some thrills and spills, But who will taste the sweet release of victory today? Ladies, gentlemen, and meerkats, buckle your seatbelts because you're about to find out. Thank you for waiting patiently. It is with pleasure that I wish to announce to you your host for this afternoon of racing, Sir Meerkat.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Sir Meerkat. Welcome back to the MotoMeerkat channel, and welcome to the I almost mispronounced my own name there. MotoMeerkat Le Mans 2.4 hour special event. Already falling over my words, and we're only about 2 minutes into the stream, so that's great. But honestly, I can't believe we're actually finally here. It's been like a month, 2 months of preparation, and finally we're on stream, almost ready to go. We got 30 drivers racing for you out on track today, and it's going to be great. And I'll get into explaining just exactly what's going on in just a second. But let's say hi to some of you guys in the live chat first. See how you're all doing. Hello, we got lots of names in here, lots of people that we recognise, and lots of people that often frequent the MotoMeerkat streams. I do really appreciate you all jumping in and having a bit of fun, and whether you're racing, good luck to you, or if you're just watching, I hope you enjoy this fantastic day of battles and things like that. So hello, who have we got? We got Dylan, James, GP in here. Hello, sir. Man, that's just gone over 10,000 subscribers. Amazing, mate, incredible. So big shout out to Dylan there. Hello to Arsenal as well. Yes, boys, let's go. Let's go, lad. Let's do this. Rundy, let's get it. Come on. Henry's in here as well. Hello, Henry. We've got ST. We've got Daniel. Joseph says hello. Hello. Spark XV, I know you're racing. Hello, mate. Daniel already mentioned. ST already mentioned. Nathan Jensen. Yo, boss man. Jack, morning. Morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, Jack. And Jack Goon, when are we getting on invites? Yes, we will get into picking out the first race in just a second. Tyler saying hashtag up the disc. Groping disc involved today. How will he do? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, before we get into doing the invites, as you say, Jack, and getting the first lobby set up, Andreas is here as well. Hello, hello. And my opinion, F1, hello, hello. I want to make sure I say hi to as many people as I can. But yeah, let's do a couple of things I've got to shout out first. Then I'll kind of explain what we've got going on today, and then we'll get basically straight into it. So firstly, I want to say, of course, today's stream and tomorrow's stream are completely dedicated to both Murray Walker and Sabine Schmitz. Obviously, lost their lives this week. Absolute motor racing legends, people who are certainly in my childhood, especially watching Top Gear with Sabine, and Murray Walker was a little bit later than for F1 commentary, but obviously I can still marvel at how great he was and the stuff I did get to see of his. So just incredible legend of the sport. So sad to see that they've been lost, but what they did add to the world and motorsport, exactly, it was just amazing. So huge big ups to them. We love them. We remember them. Rest in peace to both Murray and Sabine. And I'm sure a lot of the racers out today will be dedicating their race wins to both Murray and Sabine. But yeah, that was kind of, I wanted to dedicate the stream out to that today. Then also I wanted to give a bit of a shout out to, obviously, we had Drive to Survive released yesterday. I hope you've all been binge-watching that. I hope you've all very much enjoyed getting involved with that. It was fantastic, the series. I've binge-watched it all now, so absolutely brilliant. And then I also wanted to tie in with that. I released a video yesterday talking about Grand Prix Driver, kind of similar to Drive to Survive, but on Amazon Prime, and kind of saying why that series maybe wasn't quite as successful as Drive to Survive. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go over to the channel and watch that after this stream, of course. Now, also, if you did want to see all of the perspectives of the drivers competing today, if you check the description, you can find all of the links to their streams down there as well. So if you're watching a race and you notice in the description that one of the drivers' names that's on the screen is down there as well, you can watch the race from their onboard perspective. So there you go. That's kind of a fun little thing that we can pop in there. And then also, final little shout out I want to give is to the sponsor of today's event. As you can see in the bottom corner, I'm not sure if it's this side or this side. I think it's this side. Maybe, I don't remember. Anyway, you can see that the that the sponsor is Silent X Energy. They're sponsoring today's event. Big shout out to them. You can check out their beverages through the link in the description down below as well. Absolute legends. They're a new energy drink that's kind of on the scene, and they're made by drivers to keep you on track. So you definitely want to check out all their products through that link below. And also don't forget that you can use code Meerkat. That's code Meerkat for 10% off on their website. So definitely you want to get involved with. But yeah, let's just explain what's going on. So the event today, we have got 30 drivers, as I said earlier. Yes, 30 drivers. Unbelievable. So many people getting involved. Thank you to everyone that's watching that is one of those 30 drivers. Unbelievable from you getting involved and having a good time. So sweet. So yeah, there's going to be 6 heats across this whole stream. Each driver's going to compete in 10 heats. So there's going to be 10 drivers per heat. So that should be great. Each heat's going to be 5 laps long. So kind of short, sweet races. We've got 6 of them coming up today. So it's going to be great fun to watch. Then each driver for each heat is picked out of a hat that I have behind me. And so is the circuit and the car class that we're going to use for each race as well. They're also in different hats behind me, which I'll pick out of as well. And then at the end of all 6 races, I'll go away for a little bit, 5 or 6 minutes, note down where everyone's come, all the points they've got, and then the top 15 drivers, so the top 15 with the most points after both of their heats, will go through onto tomorrow's stream, where we've got those 15 and myself racing the 2.4-hour Le Mans event, and then the winners of that will actually get some prizes. So that's going to be sweet. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, midday UK time for the start of the stream tomorrow, which should be great as well. But that's kind of all I have to say. Amazing. I can't believe I've got through all of that. Fantastic. Let's get on, shall we? Andreas has said 10 heats, lol. No, it's not, mate. It's 6 heats. Don't worry, 6 heats of 10 drivers. But yeah, I've gone through all that. Let's push that back and pick out the first heat. Let's do it. I hope you're all watching. I hope you're all excited to see what's about to happen, because I certainly am. I'm just hoping it's all going to go well. Yeah, might not, but let's hope. Let's hope. Right, what should I pick out first? We'll pick out the track first, then the cars, then the people competing. I think that's the best way for us to do this. Right. So here we go. So people were asking this morning, what tracks are there? What cars are there? I need to practice. I did this so long ago, I don't remember. It's not all the cars and tracks in the game. It's just put ones that should be good, that should go well together, but I don't actually remember what I put in the hat now, so... First one is out of the hat. What is it going to... Oh, it had one attached to it. We'll pop that back in, because I was definitely holding this bigger one. So there we go. What's it going to be? It is... the Nürburgring GP. Don't worry, not the Nordschleife. Not the Nordschleife. I wouldn't be that mean on you. 5 laps of the Nordschleife would be a bit much. But Nürburgring GP for the circuit for the first race. Then for the cars. I'm also kind of keeping in mind that people don't want to stay on the stream crazy long, which is okay. So let's pick out this one. A type of car. A type of car. What is it? It is... GT1. GT1 cars. So they're going to be quite fast. GT1 around Nürburgring Grand Prix. That should be an interesting race. This could be very interesting. Now let's just see the 10 drivers that are going to compete. Let's have a look. Let's get this bread. 10 drivers to pick out of here now. We're going to have to go relatively rapid fire, but we'll be good. First driver out of the hat is... Dylan James GP. You will be in race number 1, my good sir. Then next person to pick out. I've done these up very well. They're very difficult to open. We've got Dadapotamus. Dadapotamus. You'll be in race 1 as well. Lovely. If you guys... Oh, there we go. PFC, JTG, or KFC as we lovingly know him. You're in race 3, mate. Yeah, guys, they're all, like, properly closed up. So even if you see me looking, don't worry. I can't cheat in this. They're all very closed. I'm just trying to grab them as quick as possible so we can move on with this. We've got Sparks. Sparks VV. You will be in the first race as well, sir. Then this person. Who is this? Lightspeed. We've got Ollie. Lightspeed, you are in race number 1. Is that 5 drivers? It is, so we're halfway through the picks for race number 1. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. I sound like the Frosties, man, don't I? They're gonna taste great. Raptor! Raptor F1. You are in this race, my good sir. Then this person, who's this? We've got Rahis. Rahis, you will be in race number 1. That was shit. Right, next person. I haven't been counting. I need to check. We've got Blade and Babs. Blade and Babs, you are in race number 1, my good sir. How many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more drivers. Here's the first of the last 2. It is Zakiman06. Zakiman06. You will be in the first race. And then the final man in race number 1 is this person, who's going to be Hilltecker. Hilltecker, you're in race number 1 as well. I believe that is all 10 drivers. So I'll just run through it again in case you missed your name. We're racing in GT1 cars at the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit, and competing will be Dylan James GP, Dadapotamus, PFC JTG, Sparks VV, Lightspeed, Raptor F1, Rahis, Blade and Babs, Zakiman06, and Hilltecker. So if I called out your name, you should receive an invite in just a second, and we will get onto this first lobby. This is going to be great. Don't go anywhere. We'll have about 3 minutes of downtime while I get this set up, and then we'll be straight back on with the first race. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll see you in just a second.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Hello, everyone. Hello. We should be back just okay. I don't know how long we were in downtime there on the stream. It takes longer than I expected to invite everyone, but there we go. It's not too bad. But here we are. We should now be, hopefully we can see on your screen. I think. There we go, yeah. We can see the guys have all loaded in. Should give me just a second as they kind of load in and ready up. So we've got GT1 at Nürburgring, as I said. We've got light, it's obviously random grids as well for today. You just get randomly plopped on the grid. So Lightspeed has managed to take pole. What a guy. Hilltecker's on second. Then you've got Raptor on third. Sparks on fourth. Blade and Babs on fifth. KFC on sixth. Zach on seventh. Rahis on eighth. Dadapotamus on ninth. And Dylan James, the famous man in the lobby, is down in last. Oh dear. But here we go. We're going to sit now and wait. I've allowed for them all to have a little bit of period to ready up and make sure they're all good. Hopefully we don't have to wait for the whole minute and a half. Hopefully boys get their asses into gear and get readied up. But yeah, they don't really have anything to worry about, particularly for these races, because they've got no fuel wear to worry about, no tyre wear to worry about, so they should be alright. I'm going to try and get my TV to a level where I can hear it, but you guys can't on the mic, which is going to be difficult, but we'll do our best. But yeah, 10 people in for this first lobby of 6. 5 laps coming up around Nürburgring. These cars are pretty quick, so I don't think this race is going to take a hell of a lot of time. And this first corner could be interesting. There we go. We've got the little nod from the game to say we're syncing, we're getting started up, and everyone has said yes to the start. I can hear them revving up now. That is really loud. And they're away. We've had someone not really start on the grid. Someone's jumped as well. It looks like KFC has. But they're all away. We've got the green car of Hilltecker now leading the way. Lightspeed slightly dropped back to third. Just slotting in behind there. But they all are coming down. Flying into the first corner. We're going to look a little bit further back. See if we can get any coverage. The camera, I don't know why it's zoomed in so much. But there we are. They all seem to have relatively made it through as we are looking back on the grid. That's not very helpful. There we go. We're back forward. There's a bit of rubbing and racing there between Rahis and Zach. I believe that is as they collect each other again. A lot more rubbing going on. Oh my goodness. There's battles going all over the shop. Lightspeed's fallen down to 6th now. I don't know why that camera angle's so... there you go. Sparks moves up into 2nd. And Hilltecker still remains in the lead with Rahis just following Sparks in 3rd. Bumper to bumper they are. Who's that? We've got Raptor in 4th just following as they're all getting so tight. Raptor with a bit of oversteer on the exit there, but he's good. Just about kept it together. Hilltecker taking about half a second to a second lead there out front now. Getting all squirrely under brakes is Rahis. No, it wasn't. It was Raptor. I'm lying. Rahis is doing an absolutely flying job catching Sparks there in 2nd. We've got a nice little gaggle from sort of 2nd to a 4th there. It's all... He's going, why are they going to tap it all? Oh my goodness. Raptor's flying off. Zach is that as well. And there's that Lightspeed is able to fly through up into 4th there. Really using the space as KFC dives past Raptor there. It's all going on. It's all going on. Sorry, he was diving past Zach. I'm getting everyone's names mixed up. I do apologize about that. But there you go. Hilltecker is out in the lead to finish the first lap. Got about 1.5 seconds over Sparks now. So very, very nice work from him as we're going to look back onto this camera angle so we can see some more people coming. As there we go. We got Lightspeed just there entering the chicane as Raptor's gone off again. Oh dear. Not having the best lines through this first lap of the track. He's just being followed by, Raptor's just being followed by Zach there, as we then got KFC has gone off. Oh dear, KFC bins in the final corner and spins. Oh, KFC's, and someone's decided to follow Dadapotamus decided to do the same there at the final corner, but there we go. Not looking great for them. But Blade and Babs is being followed by Raptor down to the first corner. Raptor looks like he's going to send it. Blade and Babs getting all on the dirty stuff. They are going to make some contact, but it looks like Raptor's just going to make it through up into 6th position there, as everyone's still pretty damn close. These are the two closest on track. with these two. As look forward to second and third place as well. Sparks in second and Rahis in third. These guys looking to have a cheeky little battle as we go on to lap 2. As look at Hilltecker there in the lead, getting all sorts of out of shape, and oh no! Oh, Rahis with a little bit of a what would you call that, pit maneuver of of Sparks there. Unlucky to Sparks. Flies round and does slightly collect Zach as he comes back on the circuit. He's going to be angry now. Hopefully we don't see any kind of banzai moves into here, but don't worry. Zach loses it himself and bins it straight off into the headman there. He's going to come back on. Oh my goodness. Just keeping out the way of Raptor there. Oh my god. So fifth, they could, like, the position is just changing all the time. This race now, all the time. Rahis, oh yeah, of course, Sparks got turned. So that means Lightspeed's now inherited third position. Very good for him. And Rahis is now looking to chase down Hilltecker in the lead. One of the guys from Camber F1. So fantastic to see him there in the lead. A little bit of space back to him. A couple seconds back to Lightspeed. Then we got Sparks. Then we got Zach. And oh my goodness, Raptor with the oversteer out of there. Don't collect someone. Oh dear. Okay, he's back on. He's good. Dadapotamus is able to clear him. And Raptor, it is down to 7th there. Blade and Babs not having a great time there in 8th. And then KFC and Dylan just having their own battle down there in 9th and 10th. But, yeah, there's no need for anyone to, as Rahis comes on to, oh, Rahis is now in the lead. When did that happen? Hilltecker's clearly made a mistake. Rahis has sent it up the inside into first position. But yeah, what you got to remember of these, there's no real point in leaving because you get points from first to last. So first gets 15 points. And then 10th gets 1, and then everyone obviously filters in between there. So even if you do have an absolutely calamitous start, you might as well stay in the lobby because you're still going to get some decent points anyway. So you might as well. But yeah, what a great start to this race. Some fantastic cars to get in for this first race as well. Absolutely brilliant. As there you go, Rahis, a person who's frequented the MotoMeerkat streams, doing a fantastic job there leading out in front. As Raptors now come in the pits. Obviously, no mandatory pit stop. It's only 5 laps, but he must have had some damage there. That's meant he's wanted to go in the pits. But there we are. Raptor down to 10th there. So Hilltecker still there, about 1.5 seconds off Rahis in the lead there. Lightspeed down to 3rd, about the same gap back to him. And again, about the same gap back to Sparks in 4th. Then we got a large gap back to Zach, one of our YouTubers on the grid today as well. Zakiman down in 5th, about 10 seconds off the leader. A bit of a gap back to Dadapotamus as well. Another gap back to Blade and Babs. Then, yeah, it just gets huge gaps when we get down near the back. The boys really having calamitous races, and Raptor still in the pit lane. Not going great for him there, is it? Not going great. I haven't even been able to say hello to everyone in the live chat. I hope you're all enjoying this first race of many. It's going to be a fantastic little day of racing. And I also hope if people want to let me know if the audio levels are okay, if my kind of voice level is good for the level of the in-game sound as well. Sometimes it can be, the engine noises can be a little bit loud, but hopefully they're okay for this. As Rahis goes on to the penultimate lap of this first race, doing a 1:52.1 there. Fastest lap so far. Absolutely crank it in as here we go. This looks like the battle that's going to be hotting up here. We've got Hilltecker now 4 seconds off the lead, getting it all squirmy under braking there. Look at that. He's being followed by Lightspeed in 3rd position, who's then got Sparks just behind him in 4th. Lightspeed and Sparks using the same car, whereas Hilltecker going a little bit different there. I'm not sure what the choices for this one are, but obviously all GT1s and all very, very quick, and may I say very, very beautiful as well, especially that Porsche that Hilltecker's driving. That one is whew, very nice, very, very nice. But let's see how they can all do here. Have to wait and see how this all begins to play out. Let's switch over to, I'll jump into Lightspeed, and I can, if I do this, there we go. We're riding on board with Lightspeed. The second man in this train, actually, I'll jump back to the 3rd place man. We'll go for Sparks is on board. And also, I kind of want to get up. Oh, no, that's the trackside. That's not what I meant to do. Go back to the cockpit view. As look at this. Lightspeed is right up the rear end, but he doesn't look like he's going to go wide. They're both going to go wide. This could move back to Sparks. They're going to come back on the track. Sparks are getting around the outside. Oh, this is so close. We're going to switch back to trackside. Sparks gets through into 4th place, and that means they've kind of switched round. Hilltecker down to 5th. That was, oh no! Oh, and Sparks is off! Just getting tangled in with the rear bumper of Lightspeed there. And Sparks is a spinner. Round he goes. He should keep 4th place ahead of Zakiman there, but how gutting for Sparks there. just getting tangled in with Lightspeed and having a little bit of a spinala, but so frustrating as Lightspeed goes straight off there. Not the best line. Not the best line there, Oliver. I think you need to work on that one, mate. But managing to keep the position, keeping his second place. So good for him. But oh my goodness, really, really hotting up here. Right, what I wanted to put on was the map and the speedo. There we go. That's what we wanted. So let's switch back over now. There we can see. So we've got Rahis now, who's obviously on the final lap, looking like he'll take the full 15 points from this first race. He's doing a fantastic job out front. See how he can finish off this final lap. 6 seconds in the lead, but this is the closest battle on track currently. Lightspeed and Hilltecker for second position. Lightspeed just holding on, but look at that send from Hilltecker. Just about gets his stop, but Lightspeed with the cutback and is able to take it back beautifully. That was a lovely bit of racing between the two there on the final lap at Nürburgring. Let's see how they can do. Lightspeed still leading down about halfway through this lap, but will there be another send? Not this time from Hilltecker. Thinks better of it. Not the best pace on track to make a kind of send overtake stick. There's another few opportunities coming up just yet though, so don't be counting Hilltecker out. Let's see what he can do in that beautiful green Porsche. He's going to look for it again into here, but he's not quite close enough. A little bit of a tight line might make his exit not the best, which seems to be the case. Lightspeed has been able to hold him there, keeping his second position. And oh dear, Hilltecker with a little bit of a scruffy line there, which is going to, again, negatively affect his performance, running up through and down into this sweeping left-hander. We're getting into the second half of the lap now, and it looks like everyone else on track. We've got Zaki and Dadapotamus relatively close, but doesn't look like they're going to have any particular battle. We'll switch back to the front. Rahis is coming into the final corner now, but Lightspeed still leading Hilltecker down the long straight. We've got a back marker Raptor as well coming through the first corner, who has not had a great time this race. Very, very sad to see from him there as Lightspeed locks it up a little bit, just manages to keep it going. It could mean that he got lost from move there, but Rahis flashes the lights as he wins our first race. And look at the send from Hilltecker, the send, we knew it was coming. A little bit of a squeeze, and he squeezes out Lightspeed to take second position. We knew it was coming at the end there. And oh, fantastic racing from Hilltecker and Lightspeed there. Absolutely brilliant. With Sparks then coming through in fourth position, having a very unlucky time there, getting in a couple of tangles, but manages to take some good points. Then just behind, Zaki looks like he'll just about take fifth over Dadapotamus. Fantastic racing from them there. Then we got Blade and Babs coming home, it looks like in seventh. And then it'll be KFC in eighth. With Dylan James, his first time back on Project Cars 2 in a while, I do know. Finishing in ninth at the moment, and then Raptor really not having a fun time in 10th there, having to come into the pits, which is not a good sign on a 5-lap race from him there. But it's a fantastic race, and that was brilliant. A brilliant race to start off with, definitely. So now I'll just wait for the full results to come through on my screen, and we'll switch back over to me beautiful face. But what a first race. Rahis taking the dub. Fantastic to see from him. There you go. Blade and Baz now finished. KFC now finished. We're just waiting on Dylan and Raptor. And then this one will be all over. But fantastic. Camber saying, let's go, Mano. But brilliant from him. A little bit of an interesting move on the final corner, but we'll allow it. It's just all a bit of fun at the end of the day. As Dylan comes across the line, KFC had a penalty, so Dylan manages to move up to 8th there. And then we're just waiting for Raptor to come through the final corner. And then that'll be it for the first race of the day. Fantastic. And we'll jump straight on to deciding this next race. So hopefully, there we go. He comes across the line. And we should have the full results that I can take a photo of. Beautiful. So there you go. Rahis taking the win of our first race. Let's switch it back over to me beautiful mug. I think we can all agree. Oh, I forgot this was here. Let's move this over. Let's move this baby over. There we go. What a first race. How sick was that? I hope you all really enjoyed that. Absolutely brilliant. So I got to go back to the lobby for that one. And we'll literally get straight into deciding race number 2. Let's just get fully into it immediately. Because why the hell not? Let's do this. Right, so track for the second race is going to be this one. Oh no, sorry. This is cars, not track. This is cars. Right. Vintage F1C. Vintage F1C is the type of cars that we're going to be using. Oh, right. I don't know what's happened there, because I definitely did just pick out that out of the tracks. So, I don't know how that's happened. So, Vintage F1C, forget that. That wasn't picked. I don't know how that's managed to get in the tracks. There we go. Right. I picked out a track this time. Dubai Autodrome GP will be the track. Dubai Autodrome GP. So, I don't know how that's happened, boys. We'll forget that. We'll forget that. Right. Let's leave that lobby. We don't need to be in that one. Cool, there we go. Right, actually the cars this time. Hopefully this is a car. It is! There you go. So we've got Dubai Autodrome in Formula Renaults. Formula Renault at the Dubai Autodrome. Fantastic. They should... Oh, this should be good. This should be great. Let's pick out the 10 names that are going to be competing in this race. Let's do it. So, number 1 is Hartley 33. Hartley 33, you're going to be in race number 2, buddy. Then who've we got? We've got the Magma Beast. The Magma Beast. You're in race number 2. Then we've got Jack. Jack 123344. You'll be in race number 2 as well. Then driver number 4 is Future Rabbit 30. Future Rabbit 30. You're up next. You're up next. Oh, this is going to be another great race. I can feel it. I can feel it. Right, next person. GSR CJ Pants. GSR CJ Pants, you will be in this race. Who's this person? It's Groping Disc. Up the disc. Groping Disc. You're involved in this one, buddy. I'm excited to see how you do, mate. Very excited to see how you do. Who's next? It's Sear Washington 7, who will also be involved in race number 2. Great to see him involved again. Always good to see him. Had a great little battle last time I was out on track with him. Next person. It is Formula 1 Owen. Formula 1 Owen. You'll be out in this one, matey. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right. Wasn't sure then. So I pick out 1 and 2. Cool, there's 2 more. So let's see who these last 2 drivers are. Let's have a look. It's LSJ Rundle. LSJ Rundle. You're involved in our second race of the day. And then final driver to complete the 10. To complete the 10. It's another man from Canberra. It's Swinners 27. Swinners 27. So if your name was read out or is about to be read out now, you are involved in race number 2. Qualifier number 2. So that is Hartley 33. The Magma Beast. Jack 123344. Future Rabbit 30, GSR CJ Pants, Groping Disc, Sear Washington 7, Formula 1 Owen, LSJ Rundle, and Swinners 27. So if any of your names were just read out, you are in the next heat. Be looking out for an invitation from me. Otherwise, just wait for a couple minutes again. We'll have a little bit of stream downtime while I get this sorted, and then we'll be back on for race number 2 of the day. So don't be going anywhere, guys. I'll see you in just a second. Nice.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Hello everyone. Right, okay, if you're listening and you're in the race, yeah, we're quitting the session. It's my fault. I had forgotten a 3 on Hartley's name. I thought he was just not joining the lobby. Turns out it was me that's stupid. So we're going to jump in with another lobby and I'm going to get him in. So I apologise to him. I apologise to everyone that I'm making wait. I'm so sorry. But give me 2 more minutes and this lobby will get started. I do promise. Apologise about that.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Hello, we're back. My apologies. That was bloody difficult. Yeah, I'm sorry about the stream downtime on that one, guys. I can only really be blamed for that one, I'm afraid. That was just my stupidity. I must have noted it down wrong or something. I don't remember how I messed that up, so apologies to Hartley, but we managed to get him in. I had a first no-show as well. Formula 1 Owen has decided not to turn up. So now I'm just noting down the results from last race as we jump into this lobby. There we go. Formula Renault at Dubai Autodrome. This should be good fun. So we've got Rundy on pole. We got Swinners just behind in second. Then we got CJ Pants, Hartley on fourth. Then Groping Disc, Sear Washington. Then Jack. Then Future Rabbit. And then the Magma Beast in ninth. Obviously should have Formula 1 Owen there as well to make up 10. But we don't. So everyone's kind of going to get bumped up a position. But that's just luck, isn't it, really, with what one you get pulled out with. But there we go. Wait for this one to begin now. As there we go. Already, blimey. We should be syncing up, I think. There we go. We are indeed syncing. Here we go. For race number 2. The lights should all come on. Maybe not on my screen, but it should on theirs. And there we go. We are underway. A fantastic start. Who was that? in the green car down the middle. Listen to them roar. It was Groping Disc with a fantastic start. He looks like he's going to go through the middle for first position as well as they come barreling down to the first corner. 3 wide almost. Looking like he could take the lead and not going to. What was that? That was the weirdest glitch I've ever seen. But it looks like they're all relatively making it through okay. We've got a good little gaggle, and then I don't know what's happened to the guys behind. We've got Rundy and CJ. Oh, CJ Pants is not having a good time. But there really isn't. But here we go. We move back to the front. We've got Swinners with Groping Disc just behind. Groping Disc going a little bit wide there and losing a bit of time as he's going to now get involved with this huge gaggle of cars behind. We've got Hartley. We managed to get him into the lobby as he looks on the move up the inside of Groping Disc, and it is going to work. He's going to hold him out to dry on the outside there and take second position, does Hartley, in that beautiful blue livery. Beautiful new blue livery. Look at that. Oh, he's going to look for it again. Look at that. Sitting on the inside. Oh, my goodness. It's like 4 wide. It's almost 4 wide. Oh, no. That's a huge crash. All 4 of them are involved, basically. Oh, my God. They're still crashing. Oh, my God. 3 people all just coming together for the entirety of that. They're all going to have damage. They're all Formula cars. So that's going to make this very interesting. They're going to dive in again. The red car coming diving in there, and they are together. I think that was Groping Disc getting spun. It was indeed Groping Disc and Future Rabbit still having a crash. Still having a crash. Oh my goodness. They're finally going to get it back together, but they're going to have a huge amount of damage. We'll look back forward to these 3 as Jack, with the send of the century, up into second place, takes them both. Hartley and Sear Washington left out to try, and they're going to have a little crash. Oh, I thought they were going to. Just a bit of rubbing. And we're only just finishing the first lap. Sear Washington, another send back up the inside, is going to have another dice with Hartley. They do indeed. But finally kind of coming together, coming out of the final corner, not attached. Oh my goodness. What a first lap there. And it's all worked out very nicely for Swinners. He's out 2.5 seconds in the lead now from Jack, but we know Jack is a speed machine. So let's see what he can do from second there. As we look back, Hartley and, who's that? The Magma Beast and Hartley having a great battle. Switched back from the Magma Beast. He retakes 4th position. Unbelievable stuff from him there. A brilliant little move. As this track's very picturesque. I like it. I like it. Not picturesque as in like beautiful, but as in for the flowing shots of the camera. Look great. There we go, the Magma Beast looking like his car's relatively intact in comparison to Hartley. Hartley was obviously involved in the massive crash earlier. I think Magma Beast was as well, but maybe just not quite to the same degree as Hartley was there. But, so a few of them probably coming out of that exchange with quite a bit of damage. But, yeah. Indeed. So there we go, the Magma Beast looking like he's going to lose out to Sear Washington there. Sear Washington getting some nice slipstrom down the straight, taking 3rd position, but Magma Beast trying to hold it around the outside, looking like he might be able to do that. It's going to switch back for the inside, I believe, for this corner, as he does indeed. A cheeky little move, and a great little battle currently going on between the Magma Beast and Sear Washington 7. Fantastic to see from them. The Formula Renaults are always guaranteed for some good battles, and really is coming in true, isn't it? Really coming in true. But this is kind of, yeah, the closest on track. But we do have to look ahead to the fact that Swinners now has less than a second between him and Jack. And it's only been 1 extra lap. So 2 seconds a lap, looking like Jack may possibly steal this victory away from the Camber F1 lad of Swinners. But you never know, you never know. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Let's have a little look back. Sear Washington falling slightly off the rear end of Magma Beast there. But hopefully we can see another battle go on between them. Then a couple seconds back to Hartley, a few seconds back to CJ, then Rundle, kind of his own race, about 10 seconds back there, and then Future Rabbit not having a great time, sat in the pits. I think he might have only done 1 lap, so a little bit frustrating for Future Rabbit there, but there we go. Thank you for getting involved, mate. And 8th place, someone's left. I don't know who that was, but someone's going to be getting 1 point. And even though Future Rabbit, you're sat in the pits, you're still going to get 2 points from it, mate. So you could have a blind the next race, and it's going to get you through. So there's no use giving up in this series. No use giving up. We don't like anyone that gives up. Let's see. Look at this. Down the back straight. Getting ever closer. Oh, these Formula Renaults absolutely screaming around the track. They sound brilliant. As Swinners is getting closed in ever more and more. Let's have a quick look back, actually. CJ and Hartley are within about a second now. Oh no, CJ's taken the position, hasn't he? Hartley was just in front before, so I think Hartley might be nursing... Yeah, look at his front wing's completely gone. So I think he's nursing quite a damaged car down in 6th there. So good for him, keeping going. Look how close Jack is getting now in that yellow and black car. Getting super close. Just waiting for Swinners to make some sort of mistake as we move on to the penultimate lap of this race in the Formula Renaults in Dubai. I thought Jack would close down faster than this, but Swinners is doing a fantastic job out in the lead, keeping that gap and keeping him at bay. Let's switch over to Jack and let's go for his cockpit cam. The cockpit cams always look great in open-wheel kind of Formula cars, and then really not disappointing here. As Hartley comes in the pits, he's got so much damage, he's just going to have to get that dealt with by his mechanics there. As on the penultimate lap now, let's see if Jack can close in enough to make this pass done. He's closing in a lot, isn't he? Oh my goodness. This is it. Slipstrom down the back straight. He's not going to be close enough, though, is he? He's not going to be close enough this time around. Swinners has gone wide. He's made a mistake. He's made a mistake. This could be it. He's managed to get it back on the track, okay, but it's going to be tight for this corner. Not going to get a great run through, and Jack could have a nice little look into the corner here. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Moving on to, I believe, yeah, that is the final corner. Is it? No, it's not. I'm lying. I thought that was the final corner. It is not. Still driving. I don't think I've driven the Dubai Autodrome, if I'm honest, on a game before. I don't think I have. So it's a cool track. I'm going to have to in future because I like it. I like it. But yeah, everyone else on track kind of staying very similar in their gap now. So this is really the battle that we're looking at on track for first position. The only battle on track is for the win. So let's see how this goes. On to the final lap. This is it. Come on, Jack. What can you do here? Back down to half a second again through this tight section of the track. He's getting ever closer. This is the closest he's been all race. Come on, Jack. Needs to line up an opportunity here. Think a few corners ahead. Where can he stick this move? Still not able to do it. Come on, Jack. I believe in your son. Not that I don't want, oh dear. Formula Jason's got to go. See you later, mate. See you later. Come on, Jack. Come on, baby. Look, he's close, but not close enough down the back straight. That's his best chance for getting some slipstrom, but he's right up the rear end. Still looks like he could do it. It just doesn't look like he's going to be close enough, does it? I was hoping Jack would close in and we'd see some nip and tuck stuff, but it hasn't quite worked out for him, has it? About a second off again. So I'm going to have to tip my hat to Swinners. Has kept unbelievable under pressure. Has done an unbelievable job. Just, wow. Well done to Swinners. But hopefully I don't jinx him now. Looks like they're coming into the final corner. Breaks late, so does Jack, going in very deep, trying to get a switchback and trying to get a good run, but it's not going to work, and Swinners is going to take the win! Fantastic to see from him. Swinners getting a brilliant win from the Camber F1 YouTube channel, followed by Jack. And then as we look back, the Magma Beast is going to come home in third. And not really any other battles on track, to be honest. It was great to see that cheeky little chase down from Jack there, but just didn't quite have the legs to get him that time around. So there we go. The Magma Beast comes across the line to take third. CJ Pants in fourth. Then we got Sear Washington. I believe that's a back marker. Sear Washington finishing in fifth. Rundle down in sixth. We got Hartley in seventh. He was doing great at the start. Had to drop down. I guess got too much damage and Had a bit of a difficulty. And then Future Rabbit down in 8th as well. So some guys having some difficult times there in that race. But overall, a very fun race. And yeah, fantastic defending scene from Swinners there. Big shout out to him taking the win of our second race of the day. Brilliant. So I've got all the positions from the first race noted down now. So we'll get a cheeky photo of the second race as well. There we go. There's your finishing order. So I got my photo of that. Just about, yeah, making sure I could see. There we go. Right, switch back over to my beautiful face. And there we are. Hello. And let's continue out of that lobby. And let's get on choosing the third race for the day. Basically, everyone that hasn't raced so far is going to be in this one. But obviously, we're still going to pick them out of the hat to make sure we know just who that is. So, actually, yeah, I'll do the picking for the track and the car afterwards on this one. I think I'll do the drivers first since we kind of know who they're going to be anyway. So, let's just quickly pull them all out. And so I know just who to invite. We got Cal Morton 01. You're in our third race of the day. Then we've got, who is this? Skippies. Skippies. You're in the third race of the day as well. Who's this? Literally just going to be rapid fire with this because we kind of already know who it's going to be. We got Southless. Harry. Harry's going to be in this race. There we go. Then we've got TLR10. TLR10 is the fourth driver to be picked out. And the fifth driver is Divan Lure. Divan Lure, you're in our third race. Sorry to everyone in this third race who's had to wait to get involved. But don't worry, you'll be involved in just a second. We got Todd E Games. A cheeky little lobby this could be. Some good drivers already. Then move through our last few. Arsenal FC 145. Then we've got, who's this? Who this? No. Milo. I believe it is. Yeah, Milo Gaming. Milo, you will be in this one. And then two people left to pick out. Who's this? Sizewell Boy. Another YouTuber. Daniel. Big up, Daniel. And then the last person for this race is going to be Racing Reviews. What a little lobby. My goodness. This is going to be very interesting. So for the final lobby of the first half, anyway, everyone's got another race after this. Don't worry. We've got Cal Morton. We've got Skippies. We've got Southless, TLR10, Divan Lure, Toddy Games, Arsenal FC 145, Milo Gaming, Sizewell Boy, and Racing Reviews. So if I read out your name, look out for an invite coming your way in just a second, and we'll get on with the third race of today. Almost halfway through this stream, so this should prove to be another fantastic race. So make sure you don't go anywhere or come back to the stream in like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, see you in a second.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
I'm back. I just realised I didn't pick out the track or the car, so let's do that. Right. I'm an idiot. Right, okay. This one for tracks. Hopefully it should be a track again. There we go. It's Hockenheim. Hockenheim is the track. And the car type that you guys will be using will be this one. Which is... I can't even open it. It's so small. GT... Oh, that is... That's going to take a while around Hockenheim, but there we go. I picked it out. GT4 around Hockenheim. So there you go. If I said your name, then you're going to be GT4 at Hockenheim in just a second. Again, as I said, don't go anywhere. See you in a second.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Haha! We're back. Don't worry, everyone. We're back. We're still here. We're still here. Don't worry. Just about jumped in. One of our bloody YouTube boys, Sizewell Boy, to be specific, Daniel Ruse, just didn't join. He said he was online playing Project Cars 2. Sent him about 6 or 7 invites. Didn't join. So I can't really do much about that. Waiting with everyone else in the lobby for a solid about a minute. I can't really wait any longer than that. So I apologise if you are there, mate, if you are watching. You weren't quick enough. You weren't quick enough. But there we go. We got the grid at Hockenheim, as I say, in GT4s for this race. So we got Southless. He's very quick. Won the Christmas Cup on the channel. At Christmas, obviously. He's on pole. Then we got TLR 10 just behind him on second. Then Arsenal in third. Racing Reviews on fourth. SLX Skippies on 5th, Cal Morton on 6th, Toddy Games on 7th, Divan Lure in 8th, and Milo Gaming YT in 9th. These cars, GT4s, not that quick, but provide good racing. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. But here we go. Everyone's already readied up, and it's sinking. I can hear the lights. We're about to go at Hockenheim. And we are underway, I believe. Yes, there we go. They do indeed make a start. Southless with not the best start there. Look at that Porsche came in, looking down the middle. They're going to make it. Oh my goodness, Arsenal looks to make the lead. He goes wide at the first corner. I'm not sure how much the game's going to like that. But a brilliant start from him. He goes a little bit wide there, but manages to keep it relatively under control as they're all barreling down towards this kind of third, second corner, whatever it is. We've got some moves being sent. A lot of people using the Porsche for this one, but Racing Reviews there in the Toyota, keeping it steady, keeping it all right, and keeping 4th position. As they're flying through, the Aston getting it all wrong exiting that corner. Porsche looking like he was going to have to take some action to avoid that, but he was okay in the end. As Racing Reviews getting eaten up on the straight there, down to 5th. And there's all a little bit of pushing and barging going on there. We're almost 3 wide, definitely 2 wides there, as we're all kind of still in a big pack. A lot of bumping and barging. Racing Reviews getting hit from the side, hit from the rear, hit from everywhere, it seems. But he's managed to keep the position. Hopefully he hasn't got too much damage from that one, as they're still all following in a big gaggle. Look at this. We've got Racing Reviews leading Southless there. I don't know how he's gone from pole down to 5th. He's going to lose it completely. Oh, Southless is off into the gravel, down to 9th position. Not great for him as they're still crashing and bashing going off. Racing Reviews now losing out on 1 or 2 more positions as well. Going to drop down the order. Milo looking to take up the inside. He goes a little bit wide, not a great exit, and he's going to lose a couple positions out there as well. Racing Reviews down to 5th, but managing to just about keep it ahead of Cal, and everyone seems to be going off everywhere. Oh my goodness. Another crazy race, this one. As we got, there you go, Racing Reviews pressuring Skippies, I believe it is. Getting a tap, and oh no! Racing Reviews turn round as well in his Toyota. Down to 8th position. Oh dear. Very sad there, very sad, as he allows Southless through, doesn't get in his way. And down to 9th place for Racing Reviews. Very sad to see you there, mate. Yeah, you're getting spun there. So annoying, but it's racing, isn't it? It happens. There we go. Skippy's up in 4th, but look at this behind. Milo's looking for the move into the first corner on Cal, and he's gonna have it done before they even get to the first corner. A brilliant move, but Cal's gonna get a nice little exit as well there, and he's gonna try and go side by side, I believe, down into the second corner. Not quite gonna do it there, but he's gonna get back in the slipstream. Looks out for it. Can he get it stopped? It looks like he's gonna be there. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit him. I thought he was gonna hit him, but he's okay. Just about manages to get it stopped, but doesn't get the move done, and Milo is still ahead. Let's look forward to the second place battle. It looked like they were a bit closer on the timings, but in actual reality, they're not crazy close. We've got Divan Lure, who's managed to get out into the lead after the crazy kerfuffle that happened. Arsenal was out in the lead at one point, but has dropped down to 3rd now, and Divan Lure, we know he's got pace. I didn't actually catch him make that move for first, but he's definitely going to be out there for a while. I think he could be taking this race today. And we got TLR in 2nd, Arsenal just behind in 3rd there. We got Skippies coming through in 4th, and then we look back to Milo as he goes side by side with Cal through the right-hander. They're going to heavy brake into this left. Still side by side. Can Milo squeeze him? He squeezed him off just a tad, but look at that. Toddy Games is going to try and make it work. Goes round one of them. Can he go round both? He's got the power down, but Milo Milo's still got the inside. Can he hold it there? Or can Todd do him around the outside? He's going to have to break deep. He's trying to do so. They're going to go side by side. They are going to touch. It's going to be 3 wide now. The Aston Martins are hitting. They're going to hit into Todd. It's all going to go wrong. All 3 of them are off. Milo and Cal both having large hits into the wall there. 3 abreast was never going to work into that corner, chaps. But they both got off. Todd just about managing to keep it out of the wall and going through in 5th there. So kind of worked out for him, but not the best from them there. And Southwest now coming through from that big bin earlier to now 6th place. So there you go. This is why you never give up on the positions in these races, because they can just start falling back to you when other people start to make mistakes. But let's move on forward now to the 2nd position battle again. It's all going mental in this race. Already on to lap 3. And there's been some crazy battles. So yeah, running through the order, we've got Divan Lure, as I say, who's now out in 1st, doing a fantastic job there. And just doing very, very well. So 5 seconds out in the lead. He's then followed by TLR10, who's got Arsenal only about 2nd behind him now. With Skippy's then about 2 seconds off them. Then we look back to Toddy Games down in 5th, who's just being followed by Southwest. This could turn into an interesting battle, these two. These two are both very, very quick. So this would be cool. And they're both in the same car, which could make it even better. And then looking back, we've got Racing Reviews being followed by Milo. So that could also be an interesting battle, but we'll wait to see them close in on each other a little bit. Let's switch back to this, I believe they're KTMs, aren't they? I think. This little KTM battle going on between Southwest and, oh, they're already fighting. Okay. Milo's already managed to got Racing Reviews there. Already managed to get him for 7th position out on track. So maybe Racing Reviews with some damage or something there, as Milo with a big lock-up, but is able to keep it for that 7th place now. We'll switch back to the kind of KTM battle that we've got going on here into the final complex of corners. Todd has gone very wide. South is going to look for it now. Going for the outside batter around this left-hander will be difficult, but he's going to look for it. No way is he going to do that. What a move from Southless. Absolutely incredible from him in that blue KTM, taking Todd in the red one. Todd not getting a great exit, and Southers really making the most of it. What a move around the outside. Fantastic to see there from Southers. Some brilliant, brilliant racing. Let's switch it back to this 3rd position battle. We've got Arsenal following right behind TLR, who's now got Skippies behind them as well as we go on to the final lap. So I think we can basically forget about Divan Lure in the lead, even though he has got a bit of a penalty. He should be far enough ahead where that actually isn't going to matter. Arsenal gets it all wrong on entrance to the corner there. Skippy's going to try and get a good exit, and we can see what he does at the end of the straight here. But this could be a 3-way battle for these final podium positions. Ooh, this is looking very, very interesting. But let's see. Bit of slipstream for Skippies on Arsenal going down into this hairpin. I don't think he's going to be quite close enough for any move. But I mean, it's Project Cars 2. You never know. He's certainly looking for it. I think he is going to go for it, you know. He is. Ascend up the inside. Arsenal turns in on him, but he's able to make the move stick. A cheeky little move from Skippy's there. Timed his braking perfectly. Sat it on the apex and made it stick. Very, very nice from him there. Moving up into the podium positions and demoting Arsenal down to 4th as we're getting a bit of slidiness, but I think that is the bit more of the lag than anything. Oh my god, I thought Arsenal was going to hit him there. They both come out of that just about okay and settling into position, I think, again. But oh my goodness, all very close. Let's look back. Racing Reviews and Milo having a great little scrap for 6th place as well. Milo's going to look for it up the inside. Here he is going to go for it. Under braking. Stops it very nicely. Racing Reviews going to look for the cutback. But again, a great little battle going on. Even down for 6th place. This is brilliant. Let's see. We'll look back to the 2nd place battle. I want to make sure I'm covering everyone's little races here. So these two could be interesting between Skippies and TLR moving on to the final lap of the race. We'll look slightly back. These two both going wide as they exit the last section of corners. I thought Racing Reviews might lose it there into the wall, but he's actually done okay. He's kept it on track and he's all right. Southers has 6,000 ping. Yeah, that's what do you call Guernsey. That's what Guernsey will do to you. You get the 6,000 ping. Big oof to him, big oof. But yeah, they're kind of a little gap forming between them now. So we'll look back forward to TLR and Skippies. Yeah, Arsenal really demoted down to 4th now. It looks like he'll probably finish there. But final lap, we got a battle for 2nd position. No penalties either between these two. So this is legitimate battle on track for second place. They're coming into the hairpin for the final time of this race, and the Porsche's alongside. It looks like he's going to make that move stick. Skippy's, can he do his braking as well as he did last time against Arsenal? He does. A little bit of a tap from TLR. Looks like he could lose it on exit, but oh, what a move again from Skippy's. Loving that move on the hairpin. And in 2 laps, going from 4th to 2nd. A great drive from him, but TLR is obviously not going to take it lying down. He's going to look for it again. Moving to the outside for this left-hander. Skippy's going to hold it onto the apex, and he's going to go proper wide as TLR. Not the best line there from him. He's going to come back on. He's going to keep some good pace as he's going through the final section, but I don't know if there's anywhere he can really make this happen. As there you go, Skippy's is holding the inside, keeping it defensive for this final time around the final section of corners. I think he looks like he's got it in the bag now. TLR going a little bit wide, but might be just a little bit too far back to really do anything here. As we can look forward, as Divan Leur's going to take the win. Fantastic from him. 11 seconds he's won by in that race. Amazing. Divan Leur taking the win. And Skippy's, it does look like he's cleared TLR a little bit into this final section and will indeed take second place. A brilliant race from him. Another fantastic one for the books there. Skippy's taking second with TLR in third and Arsenal just behind again in 4th position. Then we look back to Todd, who, Southus has gone out of the race. Oh dear, that's not great for him. Had got back to 5th, but has obviously been kicked from the lobby. So there you go, Todd finishing in 5th with Milo there in 6th, clearing racing reviews in the end, who came in 7th, and then Cal is going to come home in 8th position, with Southless leaving the lorry. Very, very sad for him. Very, very sad for him. I'm going to try and remember that was Southless. Take a photo, there we go, of that one. I need to remember to note down the ones from last lobby as well. So let's switch it over to my beautiful face, as usual. Move the microphone back. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. What another race. Honestly, these races have been great so far. Have been absolutely fantastic. I've got, yes, I have. I've got a note of these results so I can get rid of that. And yeah, cool. That's it for the first half of racing. 3 more races to go and out of a new hat. So everyone has had 1 race now, which is great to see. Great to see. And all of those are now in the bin. So there we go. Let's get it going for the last 3 races of the day. Right, out of that lobby. Cool. Let's get into deciding these next ones. So we'll go with the track first. Go with this one. What is this one then? Donington Park. Oh dear, I've hit the microphone. Donington Park. That's a fun little track. This should be great. Donny, but what are we going to be in? This is going to be the deciding factor of whether it's a good race or not. Here we go. That's the one I'm picking. That's the one I'm picking. What is it? Okay, it's Road C. Road C. So just normal road cars. Could make it quite interesting, especially around a shorter track like Donny. That could be fun. But there we go. Let's pick out the 10 races for this next race. Starting off a new hat here now. A new hat of names. Let's go. Everyone keep your ears and eyes peeled. This could be you. We've got Jack. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 up for race number 1. Then we've got... who dis? Groping Disc. Groping Disc. You'll be in race number 2. Or race number 4, I should say. Sorry, not race number 2. Silly goose. Who's this? Dadapotamus. Dadapotamus. You will be there for race number 4. Back to 30 people to pick out. So this hat's now, again, full of names. Full of names. Got Swinners. Swinners 27. You'll be in the next one, bro. Yeah, annoyingly, I think this might go over 4 PM. I do apologise to everyone I've told it's going to be 4. Future Rabbit 30. You'll be next in, buddy. You'll be next in. GSR CJ Pants. You're up, bud. You're up. Who dis? Zacky Man. Zacky Man 06. Another chance to shine for you. Then who's this next one? PFC. Or KFC. JTJ. It's you. So how many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more to pick out. We've got 1. We've got 2. Lovely stuff. Who's this? Formula 1 Owen, who didn't turn up to his first race, so I guess unlikely going to turn up to this one as well, but we'll see. And then final person is Raptor. Raptor F1 43. So those will be the 10 drivers. If I'm reading your name out, be sure to look for a little invite coming very soon. So who exactly was it? Let me read them out again. It was Jack 123344, Groping Disc, Dadapotamus, Swinners 27, Future Rabbit, GSR CJ Pants, Zaki Man 06, KFC, Formula 1 Owen, and Raptor 43. You will be in this next race at Donington Park in Road C cars. So be sure to look out for an invite. If you're watching, don't go anywhere. It's going to be another great race. I can feel it. Don't be going anywhere. I'm watching. Don't be.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Oh, yes, we're back. We are back. Just getting set up, ready to go. Race number 4 of today's little lobby. Going very, very, very well. Some brilliant racing. And another track that's fantastic for racing, Donington Park. And these Road C cars, I was looking at them, kind of Lambos, McLarens and things, so this should be good. This is a good track for those cars. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Formula 1 Owen again not joining. He's actually online this time, but still not joining. So there we go. I'm going to give him an absolute bollock in the DMs after this. So that should be good. But there we go. Right, here we are. On grid, let's move the microphone. On grid for today's race, we have got Future Rabbit has taken pole position. You've got Jack alongside him, then Groping Disc in 3rd, Dadapotamus in 4th, Raptor in 5th, Swinners in 6th, CJ Pants in 7th, KFC in 8th, and the only Aston Martin on the grid there, and then Zaki Man in 9th in, I believe, the only Mercedes. So, no, sorry, there's 2 Mercedes there, aren't there? So there we go. Looks like it's sinking. Haha, we're all ready to go. This is it, race number 4 at Donington Park, one of my favourite tracks in real life, and we are underway. We've started and they're off. We're wheelskin. Oh, someone's in the barrier already. Oh no! Groping Disc has already binned it before the first corner. And look at the crashing and bashing going on at the first corner. A lot of pushing and barging. Raptors somehow made it in the lead first. They're 4 wide at points there. I thought someone was going to spin. 2 people off, 3 people off wide there on exit. Everyone's going everywhere. This green Mercedes, how's he going to come back on? Not very well. Look at the absolute mayhem. Look at Swinners. Swinners, that's not the line down down Craner Curves there, mate. There we go. He's relinquished his position. We've got Raptor in 1st. Followed now by Swinners. There you go in 2nd. Taking the McLaren around the outside. The green McLaren down to 3rd of Jack. You've got CJ just behind him in the same car. Then Zaki, baby, in 5th. And then Future Rabbit down to 6th from pole position. Not the best start for him as Zaki's gone off. And Rabbit almost follows him there. And 3 people have gone off. Rabbit has gone up to 2nd there. Look at the Aston gone flying off. Who was that? KFC, was it? I don't even know at this point. It was KFC. Oh my goodness, he's going to go fly back on. Oh my god. What is happening? And, this is absolute mayhem. This is absolute mayhem from the boys. But there we are, Future Rabbit somehow back up into 2nd. I was saying about how he hadn't had a great start, was down into 6th as Swinners and Raptor are now off. Swinners has spun, manages to rejoin just about, as there's another battle just ahead of them between CJ Pants and Dadapotamus. That is going side by side to the first corner with the McLaren F1 as Swinners just behind us. Oh dear, oh dear. Dadapotamus has binned it. Gets back on, just exiting that final corner, but gets taken by Zacchaeus. Look at that, 5 of them going flying down the main straight, sounding epic as well. All in just a massive gaggle. This is ridiculous. Oh, there's a bump and a barge. Swinners, oh no, Swinners is round. Oh, the Mercedes just as Zaki takes avoiding action and misses him. Swinners round, down to 7th place. Not the best for him there. As Dadapotamus is coming flying down Craners. He's all out of shape. Manages to just about get it stopped by the end of it. Oh my goodness. With him going through. Raptor's off as well. And CJ Pants just ahead now. Oh my goodness. Just people not being able to take... not being able to keep it on the track for this race, really, it seems. Some interesting arging and barging. But the fans absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving the racing. Jack has kept it out of trouble. Has kept it on the track. And is leading by some way. So that's your tactic, really, for these. It's just keep it out of trouble. And once you're ahead, you're fine. You're flying. Jack has got great pace, so I know he should be able to keep that first position. As we look back to Future Rabbit, somehow moving up from 6th to 2nd with a massive gaggle of them all going off at the same time. But there we go. Future Rabbit up to 2nd, doing a solid job there. We got CJ Pants just behind him now in 3rd, somehow going off there on the exit. How did he do that? Raptor then in 4th. Dadapotamus just behind in 5th. Then Zaki in 6th. Swinners in 7th, and then an interesting line from KFC there through the S section, deciding it was a straight-on corner, not an S, but there we go. And Groping Disc, look at his car. He shagged it, but like at the start of the race, we hadn't even got to the first corner, and he binned it. So Groping Disc is in the DMs with me saying how much better he got, and then he doesn't even get off the start line. So, mate, can't believe it. I'm joking, obviously. I don't know what happened to you there. Just some serious wheel spin and chucked it in the barrier, it seems. But unlucky, mate. Very, very frustrating for you there. Very frustrating. But still in the lobby, so still going to get a point. Still going to get a point. So you're all good as Future Rabbit. Getting it all loosey-goosey down Cranus. And he's wide on the right. He's wide on the left. He's wide everywhere. Well, that's allowed CJ Pants to close up a nice little way here on lap 3 of 5 of this race. Jack in the chat as well saying this race is class. It really is. That's not Jack that's leading. That's different Jack. That's Sear Washington 7 in the chat. But yeah, class race from these guys in the road cars. Some pretty quick road cars. Who's that? Is that Dadapotamus in the background? Straight on. And Zaki's going to get him for 4th position there. So again, just staying out of trouble, gaining positions. Is Zaki? There's someone well off in the background. It's Raptor in 7th, doing exactly the same as Dadapotamus and completely binning it on exit there of the right-hander. And PFC's now right up behind his chuff, so they could be in a little battle here. But yeah, looking like no one's really close on track, and then someone bins it, and then we've got a battle on our hands. So with these races, it's all just going a bit crazy. Zaki Man, oh my goodness, oversteer of the century there, almost takes out Dadapotamus on the rejoin, but manages to keep it together. Dadapotamus back up into 4th position. But yeah, Zaki Man having a lot of difficulty with oversteer here. A lot of difficulty, but there you go, he's got the power down that time out. Can't keep it alongside though of Dadapotamus and has to relinquish that position. Let's look a little bit forward as well to Future Rabbit losing out on a position. To CJ Pants, goes up into 2nd place on a penultimate lap. And it's looking like he could keep that relatively nicely ahead there. We'll look back to Dadapotamus and Zaki side by side down the main straight. McLaren versus Mercedes. Obviously using the same power in Formula 1 this year, but not using the same power for this race. Zaki, is he going to go wide? Just about keeps it on the track there. And they're still side by side. But side by side down Craners is not the one, I can tell you that. Yeah, okay, cool. They've gone back into single file, kind of. Zaki's getting it all loose through there. Keeps it on the track, just about. And Dadapotamus is able to keep his 4th position. But it's all hotting up on the penultimate lap of this race. Let's look back forward to Rabbit, as he seems to have taken a position back off of CJ for 2nd. Again, as I say, near the end of this race, all kind of hotting up between these guys. But just, yeah, finding it very difficult to keep it on track. These, although they are road cars, they've still got a lot of power behind them. They've still got a hell of a lot going on under the bonnet. So here we go. Look at that. Future Rabbit with the defense. Keeping CJ behind just about, as he takes a lot of curb there and quite a bit of gravel actually as well, taking the S section down into the final hairpin of the lap. And I thought CJ Pants might look for a move there, but Rabbit keeping it very tight, keeping it very, very tight, and is able to just about keep ahead. What can he do here? He does pull out. Dadapotamus looking like he's going to go for the move, but can't quite make it stick. They do rub against each other. Dadapotamus just clipping the inside, but moving into 2nd position is CJ Pants. Very nice from him there, very nice. Dadapotamus back down into 3rd place. Oh, sorry, what am I on about? Rabbit is down into 3rd place. I'm being an idiot. It's Dadapotamus who's in the battle behind. I'm getting my Mercedes confused, clearly. CJ Pants up into 2nd position, I should just say, on the final lap of the race. As I said previously, Jack was just going to drive away, wasn't he? And he has. He's 15 seconds in the lead of this race. So there we go. Doing a great little job there. I've just seen Arsenal said in the chat as well, can tracks and cars be repeated? No, they cannot. As soon as they picked out the hat, I popped them straight in the bin. So no, they will not be repeated. Anything you've seen will not pop up again. Let's look down into, we'll keep an eye on this battle just until Jack gets to the line. But it's looking like CJ has got a little bit of a gap on Rabbit now, and looks like he'll keep that 2nd position. So let's dive down to Jack, who's going through the hairpin. Oh, Jack has decided to bin it. I've just re-looked at the screen. I was noting something down, and Jack has binned it at the last corner. But it's not going to matter, because he's 15 seconds in the lead, and he's going to take the win of race number 4. Brilliant from him. Absolutely brilliant. Just a race you can't argue with. Just did fantastically. Fantastically. As there is a battle into the final corner. Oh, they're side by side about the final corner. Rabbit's on the inside, though, so he's going to be able to squeeze CJ Pants out. And it's going to take the second place in the Lambo. Is he, though? He's getting slidey as hell. And oh, my God. Absolute photo finish there with Rabbit just taking it over CJ. Brilliant race from them. As we look slightly further back, is another almost side-by-side battle to the line, with Zaki taking this one for 4th place. Dadapotamus just behind in the McLaren. Oh, Dadapotamus. Zaki had a penalty, so Dadapotamus took 4th place. With Zaki in 5th on... He was on 4th on track, but 5th after the penalties. And Swinners behind in 6th for that race in the McLaren. Then at KFC in 7th. And Groping Disc really not having a great race down in 8th there. Not good to see. And his car still looking pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. As here we go. Groping Disc should cross the line now. And there we are. Those are the results for race number 4. And let me take a quick little photo of that, which we have got. Lovely. And I'll get to sorting that in just a second. Let's move the mic back and pick out our next race, shall we? Move it back over to my beautiful face. Once again, hello. Right, I can go through that, done that. And let's now pick out immediately race number 5. Only 2 races to go. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right, here we go. Track for the second to last race is this one. It's another British track. Snetterton 300. Snetterton 300 for the penultimate race of today's session. Let's pick out the cars. Leave that lobby. What cars will it be around Snetterton? This could prove very interesting. Oh, very cheeky. Track day A. So they're going to be some quite fast cars. Some quite fast cars around Snetterton. Should be interesting. So there we go. Track day A around Snetterton. But who's going to be racing? Let's have a look. 10 more drivers to come. Let's see. Driver number 1. From this picking, it's Skippy. Skippy, you are in the next race, sir. Next person, who's this? Who is it? It's Racing Reviews. Racing Reviews, you're in number 5. Race number 5. Race number 5. Race Mambo number 5. Dun, 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 dun. The Bob the Builder remix is just better, isn't it? Sear Washington 7. You will be in race number 5 as well. And who's this person I just picked out? Blade and Babs. You're up next, brother. You're up next. You are up next. This person, who's this then? Whoop. It's Sparks. Sparks. Race number 5 for you, sir. Then another person. Here we go. Here we go. Hartley. I'll remember Hartley that it's 333, not 33. So I don't keep inviting the wrong person. Who's this? Rahis. You're in race number 5. Recycling jokes. That's the MotoMeerkat channel way. Then this person, which is TLR10. TLR10, you're in race number 5, buddy. How many picked out? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more. We'll go with this person and this person. So here we go. Final 2 is the Magma Beast. The Magma Beast, you are on for the next race. And to finish it off, we've got another famous man, Dylan James GP. So here we are. For race number 5, penultimate race of the day, we've got Track Day A cars at Snetterton on the 300. And if I read out your name, be looking out for an invite in just a second. That will be Skippy, Racing Reviews, Sear Washington, Blade and Babs, Sparks, Hartley, I remember the 333, Rahis, TLR10, the Magma Beast, and Dylan James GP. So all of you be looking out for an invite. And all of you watching, again, don't go anywhere. I'm going to get the lobby up and we'll be straight in for race number 5. It's going to be fantastic. Don't be going anywhere, you lot. Don't be going anywhere.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Looking at the Snetterton 300 circuit. Hopefully it's not going to be that wet when we're there. Yeah, it definitely says clear in the top corner. Okay, good. Be a little bit, oops, that would have been, but we're good. We're good. Lovely. As we start up, we've got 10 for this one. Thank God. We've got Hartley managing to take pole position for this one. Let's move my little mic back to where I need it. There we go. Right, you should be able to hear me a little bit better now. So we've got Hartley on pole. Then Racing Reviews has taken second position. Then we've got TLR10 in third. Dylan James GP on fourth. The Magma Beast in fifth. Sear Washington in sixth position. Rahis in seventh. Sparks in 8th, Blade and Babs in 9th, and Skippy's in 10th. And you might, oh, Skippy's has just left. Oh dear, not great for him. Skippy's has just been either kicked from the lobby or lost his internet or something. So very sad for Skippy's there. But unlucky, mate. Looks like you're not going to be able to make it for this race. I've just seen he's come online, so maybe accidentally turned his Xbox off or something. Power cut, maybe? I don't know. Unlucky Skippy's, mate. Unlucky, buddy. Now we're just waiting for this one to sync, of course. There we go. It's all beginning to sync up. And I was going to say, these cars look insane. They are track day cars, but a lot of them are specifically track day cars, like big Janettas and things like that. So this should be good, but we're underway. And a brilliant start from the McLaren of Racing Reviews on second. Looks like he's going to take the lead into the first corner, as here they go. Absolutely flying through. Look at these cars go. Oh, I was going to say no crash, but there is. Dylan flies off again, and he's round down into last place on track. Not great for Dylan. But there's more racing going on just behind us. Oh, no! Sia Washington spins it. He's going to try and rejoin, but gets collected by who's that? Oh, no. Sparks collects him on the rejoin. So frustrating. Switch it back forward. Look how bloody fast these cars are. These are too quick for Stetterton. TLR in third position there. That purple McLaren looking very, very cool. Chasing down the blue McLaren of Racing Reviews. As there you go. Harley loses it from the lead. Racing Reviews is going to get him on the exit. And so is TLR as well. Hartley just giving a bit too much power on exit there and losing it. But only moving down into third. So he still can get this back together and get back into first position at some point. But wow, Racing Reviews is leading a race. Go on, lad. In his McLaren, being followed by TLR, also in the McLaren. Hartley in third. Then we got behind him the Magma Beast, and then Rahis, all in these really fast-looking Janettas, looking brilliant. But a great little pack, top 5 with about 3 seconds between them at the moment, as Racing Reviews seems to make a little bit of a mistake, gets a bit of air out of that corner, and TLR does take the position into the bomb hole. Taken first, and it looks like Hartley's going to want it as well. Moves to the inside. Racing Review's going to look to the outside, though. They're almost 3 wide. Just about holds it there. Can he look for it around the outside? Down into the final corner. He's going to do just that, as Hartley's looking at the back. Who is that? Oh, my goodness. Someone absolutely flew across the track there. I don't know who that was. It was the Magma Beast with the bloody send at the final corner. Luckily, doesn't take anyone out. But down into 5th he goes. We've got the top 4 all in a train now. But Racing Reviews somehow keeping the lead after his little mistake there halfway through the lap. Managing to keep it together with Hartley back up into second in that absolute beast, as he looks like he's going to try and get the exit down. Not quite able to do it there, but that Janetta with some serious power on exit as he looks to descend. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna bin in there. I thought Racing Review was gonna be so sad. But no, they've both kept it on track. Thank God. So now we've got 2 guys battling out for first, with TLR just behind him. Rahis just behind there, and oh no! Hartley's been ploughed into by TLR and goes very wide. Drops it, and looks like he's going to drop behind the Magma Beast as well. So Hartley now going back down from 2nd to 5th there. Very frustrating, but I would imagine it was quite some hit that TLR will have some damage from that one. So we'll see how that affects his driving and his overall pace. But probably quite a good thing for Racing Reviews there, to be quite honest, because he has now managed to gain about 1.5 seconds there out in the lead on TLR, and Rahis now right over the rear of TLR for that 2nd place as well. So all hotting up, but as I say, Racing Reviews there, I thought it was going to go wide again, as both TLR and Rahis are going to go wide. TLR goes unbelievably wide, going to lose a few positions. Rahis manages to keep it on track as TLR rejoins, oh my god, just about keeping it in front of both Magma Beast and Hartley. This looks like it might not end well. Let's have a watch of this as Magma Beast going all the way around the outside. What a move there into the final corner. Hartley nearly flipping it and doing a big spinala. Losing out there, and it's going to stay in 5th place. Might even be chased down by Blade and Babs now. Looking like, I don't know why it's showing me Hartley when I looked at Blade and Babs. That's not great. Hopefully we're not causing any glitches here, because they're never useful. But there you go. Racing Reviews now with over 2 seconds in the lead. And Rahis somehow moving up into 2nd with all the craziness that's going on. Rahis moves up into 2nd. Fantastic from him. And then Magma Beast in 3rd position. Now it looks like he's going to go wide there. Just keeps it on circuit. With TLR now following in 4th. And oh dear, Hartley's binned it again. Down into 6th. Blade and Babs takes him in that Janetta for 5th position. Hartley following in another Janetta. And then Sia Washington following in... Is that Radical? Blimey. Very cheeky. And Dylan just getting a very sad start in that Pagani. Down in 8th again. Unlucky, mate, Dylan. Unlucky. Goes, oh dear. Not the best line from you there, Dylan. Not the best line. Let's switch it back to these lead runners. We've got 0.8 of a second between Racing Reviews and Rahis now on lap 3 of 5. Let's see if Rahis can do anything here, and if Racing Reviews can take a win. It would be amazing to see. It would really be. But look at Rahis come barreling in there. Look how much speed he can take with the downforce that he has in that car. Closing down the gap to half a second now. This is hotting up ever more every lap. Rahis all over the bumper now. Oh my god. It's already happening. I thought maybe a lap and he'd be on him, but he's already there. He is already there. And it's only 1.5 seconds back to 3rd position as well. The Magma Beast. But look at this. Rahis getting a good exit out the final corner. Staying in the slipstream. And what can he do here? What can he do? Still behind. Penultimate lap of the race. But as you can see, the Magma Beast is closing in as well. Only about 1 second from him to Racing Reviews now. And only a couple of tenths between these two. It did look like he touched him there. Kind of off-put Racing Reviews there. But they both kept it on the track. And the Magma Beast has closed in now. We have a 3-way battle for the lead in this race. Look at that. The Magma Beast looking around the outside for 2nd place. They're going to be side by side. But Rahis is just going to be able to keep the position. He gets a good exit though. And now they're right behind Racing Reviews again. Can Racing Reviews keep under the pressure? Magma Beast looks for it. A little bit of a tap. And Rahis getting it all rowdy under braking. There they are side by side. Managing to keep it away from each other just about. With the McLaren staying ahead. A tight line around this right-hander isn't going to do well for him onto the straight. And Rahis knows this. Going to try and go for the cutback. Not going to be able to do so. The Magma Beast is going to be just behind him. With all 3 of them not really getting a great exit. Racing Reviews there. Being followed by Rahis, who has the Magma Beast right behind him. Can he look for a move into here? They're going to be so close to each other. There could be contact. There is going to be contact. Rahis has gone off the road. No! Oh! The Magma Beast is upside down. He's upside down and exit a corner there. Completely flips it. And he's going to be stuck for the foreseeable future. If he doesn't know how to reset. It's the left button on your controller, the middle two, not the start-stop button. The other one is reset to track, mate. But oh dear, he might be sat there for a little while there on the side of the circuit as Hartley and Blade and Babs are having a serious battle. Both of them going off and just... Well, I don't even know what's going on there. What is happening with Blade and Babs somehow going to 4th there. And the Magma Beast still on his roof at that corner. So not gone very well for him there. Not gone brilliantly. With Rahis now taking the lead over Racing Reviews. Racing Reviews getting very unfairly pushed out wide there. But, yeah, unlucky for him. Going down to 2nd position. And Rahis taking 1st for the final lap. And oh my god. Hasn't been much closer than this. Hartley and Blade and Babs are having a battle. But it's just... They're just not really battling. They're just kind of hitting each other, so it's not that fun to watch. So we'll move back to the leaders. Have a look at Racing Reviews again. Now about 3 seconds of gap. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much, does it? As here we go. Rahis is going... Oh, I don't know why I keep switching to Hartley. We keep getting a little bit of a glitch there, but Rahis... Oh my god. Rahis is taking the win. I can tell you that much. Even if the game doesn't want to show me the bloody line. Rahis, there you go. Crosses the line, finally. Racing Reviews is going to take 2nd position. Some brilliant battling between those two, but couldn't quite hold it out to the end. But taking some very good points there for 2nd. TLR coming across in 3rd. And then with Blade and Babs in 4th position. Sia Washington in 5th. With Hartley down there in 6th. And then Dylan in 7th. staying in the lobby, has still got some decent points for him in 7th. So, respect. Respect. Let's have a look back to Sear Washington as he goes down into the final area of corners. As we've just got another minute now to count. Now we've got to wait for these guys to finish the race, which is a slight annoyance. So I'm just going to quickly note down some things I need to note down. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet for a second, waiting for these guys to just finish this race. And then we'll get on to, obviously, the next heat. There we are. They finally finished. And we're good. Lovely stuff. Let's take a picture of that. That was race number 5. With Rahis taking the win. Fantastic to see from him there. So let's just switch it back over to my face. That's what I need to do first. There we go. That's there. And we can move the camera. Fantastic. We should almost be good for 4 o'clock on finishing the races anyway, but we'll forget about that. Cool, I've noted that down. Right, let's go back to the lobby with that. And I need to just quickly move these onto the floor. Oh dear, that's not gone well. Oh no, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Oh, that's really not gone well. Right. Oh, I'm back. Okay, let's pick out the final race of the day. The final race. I can't believe it. You already know if you're going to be involved, because I haven't picked your name out for these last 3 races, but we'll smash through them very quickly. So, the hat. The final 10 that we'll be racing. We'll go ploughing through these, and I'll pick the car and the track out after that. So, Cal Morton, you're involved in race number 6, buddy. Been a fantastic stream so far, guys. If you have enjoyed, of course, be sure to drop a like down below. I do really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. LSJ Rundle. You'll be involved in race number 6, my good sir. Then we've got... Who's this? Arsenal. Arsenal FC 145. You're involved in the next race. Then we've got... Who's this? Milo Gaming Whitey. You will be in the next race, sir. Literally just... quick fire round going through these. Southless. Hopefully your game allows you to finish the race this time, mate. Hopefully, anyway. Can never really count on Guernsey, can you? Sizewell boy. He didn't turn up earlier, Daniel. Or couldn't seem to get it to work, maybe? I don't know. But you're in this last one, mate, hopefully. Then, who've we got? Todd E. Games. Todd E. Games, you're going to be in the final race for today. Then who've we got here? Hilltecker. Hilltecker, you're in this last one. So, Hilltecker and Cal Morton, both from Camber, on track together. That could be fun. Then the final 2, we got Lightspeed. And the last person. Who is this? We have got Devan Lur. So there you go. Final race of the day. I think that's everyone. It is indeed. Let's pop that down there. And let's pick out the track and the car. So, what track for the final race? We're going to pick out this big boy. Oh, another British track! Brands Hatch GP. Got 3 out of the 6 tracks today being British ones. Always love to see that. Always love to see that. And then finally, the final cars is going to be this one. LMP2. LMP2. So, final race of the day is going to be LMP2s at Brands Hatch. And if I'm going to read out your name now, look out for an invitation coming your way very soon. So that will be Cal Morton, LSJ Rundle, Arsenal FC 145, Milo Gaming YT, Southless, Sizewell Boy, Toddy Games, Hilltecker, Lightspeed, and Divan Lure. We got Brands Hatch in LMP2s. This should be great. Don't go anywhere because we've got the final heat of the day just about to start. This is going to be sweet. This is going to be awesome. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's get into it.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Woohoo! Here you go! We are back for the final time on track for today. Very, very exciting. This could prove to be a great race. I'm very, very much looking forward to this. So, we've got LMP2s at Brands Hatch GP. My God. My God, this should be interesting. Right, so let's have a look at the grid for this final race. We've got Lightspeed on pole. He's followed up by Arsenal in second. Then Cal is in third. With Milo in fourth. Todd in fifth. Divan Le in 6th, and Southless in 7th. Hopefully his internet holds up for this one. And Hilltecker in 8th, and then Rundy, or LSJ Rundle, in 9th. So here we go. Final race of the day. This should be very interesting. Then I'll take a little 5-minute break or so, work out all the results, all the points, and then I'll come back on stream, announce who has made it through to tomorrow's 2.4-hour event, and then pick out all their GTE cars as well by random. But here we go. The lobby's sinking, and we're about to go for the final race of today's session. And we're underway. We are go. Southless gets a bit of a jump start. Looks like he's going to get a crash as well in that black car, but he's okay. Lightspeed just keeping it ahead. No, he's not. Todd's going to go for it. They're all sending into the first corner, but keeping it on track just about. Cal Morton keeps it alongside in second. I hate the camera angles on this game. There we go. They're 2 abreast. Up in. Oh, so close. Rubbing. A little bit wide there from Lightspeed, but keeps on track. Looks back on the inside. Is still there. Squeezes out Milo for that 3rd position, and then going to run out side by side to this setup. They're going to be 3 wide. Look at that on the inside. He's going to keep it there. Lightspeed. Oh, getting a bump there, but just keeping it on track. I thought he was going to go spinallering round, but he's okay. We've got people going side by side still. Divan Le leading those 2. Who is that? Southless and Milo side by side. Going into the right-hander with Southless taking it around the outside. Brilliant move from him. And Toddy Games has managed to take a substantial lead already halfway through the first lap. And he's already 1.5 seconds ahead. But we've got a nice little gaggle just behind. We've got Cal, followed by Divan Le. No, Divan Le goes sideways. They are in a crash. We've got bodywork going everywhere. But Divan Le just about manages to rejoin there in the middle of this pack. And who was that lost out? It was Lightspeed down into 6th, just about managing to rejoin. But these guys still absolutely going at it with Milo following Divan Le. And Milo, no, he's spinning it. He's just about held it together. Oh my God. Did he tap him? No, he's good. Oh, I thought he tapped him and spun round Lightspeed there, which would have been very sad. But Milo managing to rejoin just behind Arsenal, I think, there. So nicely done from him. Let's look back to 2nd position. Southless has just passed Cal Morton, with the camera angle being brilliant as usual. There we go. Finally seeing Cal in 3rd there. A couple of seconds now off Southless, so must have been an absolute send of a move, or possibly Cal going a little bit wide at the first corner is more likely. Now Divan Le looking to hunt him down, and just behind them we've got Lightspeed and Arsenal right next to each other. This could be a little bit of send from Arsenal here. No, he thinks better off it. Probably better for that corner. Try and get a bit of exit down here and attack him down the end. Can also be another place where a pass can be a little bit questionable, but will still be a good place for him to go for it. Let's look at that behind. Milo and Rundy going at it in identical cars, I believe they are, or at least teammate cars. And really going at it. But yeah, it's all this battle down here that's hotting up. From 3rd to 8th is about 4 or 5 seconds. So all very close here. Oh my goodness, Arsenal. A bit of a send up there. Bullies Lightspeed off the track. And Lightspeed drops down into 8th, getting overtaken. Oh, down into 9th as well. Overtaken by Hilltecker. Not a very nice move there from Arsenal, but manages to take the place and move up into 5th. As he's now got Divan Le in his sights, moving on to the main straight. And it's going to seemingly get in his slipstream and possibly look for it here into the first corner. He is close. Decides he's not close enough and gives him a little bit of a bump. Divan Le goes a little bit wide there from that. And Arsenal's still there. He's going to look for it up the inside into the top corner. They're both going to go wide. Who is that behind? Milo's going to look to take advantage of that. There are 3 of them all abreast going through there. With Divan Le just about keeping it in front on the inside. Squeezes Milo off to keep the position. But obviously his car is down on power, down on pace here, because it had been so messed up by an earlier crash. So Divan Le really wrestling to even keep that car on track and keeping his pace somewhere, keeping up with these top boys. It was that Rundy running a bit wide, I think that was just behind. But we'll keep on this battle. Arsenal now taking 4th position with Divan Le and Milo right behind. Milo looking up the inside to take that position from Divan Le, and he does just that. Now looking for the outside move on Arsenal. No way can he do that. 2 people in 2 corners. He is going to do it. Wow, from Milo. A brilliant move. Up into 4th position and just about keeps it together on track there, as there is a little bit of a punterino from Divan Le on Arsenal, getting him unsettled, but managing to keep the position, does Arsenal. As he does, keeping it in 5th position with Divan Le just behind, and now Rundy mix it in with this battle as well, as we're going to keep a hold of this battle, obviously. But let's look back to the 1st position as well. We've got Southless leading. Okay, Todd's dropped back to about 2nd now, so this could become a battle, but maybe a little bit later on. We'll keep our eyes peeled for that. Cal's kind of by himself in 3rd, with Milo now pulled away from that pack in 4th. And Arsenal going very wide there. Very, very wide. Just keeping it on track. So he's good. But Divan Le, no! Oh, what's his camera angle? We're going to miss the crash. Divan Le's in the wall. So was Milo, I believe. With Hiltecker getting forced out wide there. Managing to keep it in 7th. But yeah, Rundy and Divan Le having a little bit of an attachment coming out of Paddock Hill Bend there and careening into the wall, it seems. But there we go. Rundy down to 8th. And now Hiltecker is going to be pressuring Divan Le for that 6th place. Divan Le still not with the best car out on track at the moment. Has got a little bit of damage, but still holding it together okay and getting some decent points for his 6th position finish as it stands anyway. Looking back to the lead, Southus now has a 3.5 second gap over Todd. So Todd has gone wide, done something wrong there. Looking like Southus will probably take the win, which will be good for him on his point count, certainly. And as we say, Cal in 3rd, Milo in 4th, Arsenal behind in 5th. We've got Hiltecker in 6th, Rundy in 7th, with Divan Le just behind in 8th. Oh, going to go past him now into 7th. Rundy going off and seems to have a lot of damage now. So Rundy going to be nursing that car home. Sorry, it was Lightspeed going past. So now Lightspeed, Rundy and Divan Le all with damage, all in the bottom 3 positions there. So very sad for them, but managing to keep it together and staying in the lobby to get some points anyway. So let's look forward to... It's all kind of gotten into a bit of a procession now, sadly. Everyone with a few seconds in between them now. So we'll keep a good eye on what's going on. I do see Southus as... Well, one got a penalty. So let's have a quick look at that. If we go on timings. Southus has a 20-second penalty, everyone. Because I forgot, he did jump the start. So even if Southus wins this, it looks like he'll still be down in kind of 6th position with how it stands now. So he's really just got to race out there and try and, yeah, move as far away ahead into the lead as possible as he can, so he can get as far up the grid, as far up the finishing order as he can. Yeah, Jack said Southus could qualify despite disconnecting. He could, if it wasn't for that 20-second penalty. I think that 20-second penalty has damned him to not qualify. But we'll work all that out after the race is finished. But there you go. Southus is going to come across the line to finish on track in first position, just about. But he has got 20 seconds of penalty, so it does mean Todd is in fact going to come across the line and finish in first. So a great race from them, holding it together. Then Cal's going to finish in 2nd, I do believe. Another good race from him as well, flashing his lights as he comes across. Then just behind him will be Milo, getting a podium. Well done from him in 3rd. Then this is kind of where it comes to see where the timing works. Arsenal will finish in 5th. So there you go. Southus does hold on to 4th place there, despite his 20-second penalty. Arsenal taking 5th, with Hiltecker taking 6th place. And then Lightspeed taking 7th. Very well done for him to kind of nurse that very, very broken car home to take 7th, with Divan Le doing the same to finish in 8th. And then Rundy also doing the same to finish in 9th, who's currently in the pits. So the race will finish once Divan Le comes across the line here. No, it doesn't apparently. It is going to wait for Rundy, who's in the pits, which doesn't make any sense. But there we go. It's only got a couple of seconds left. And I'll be able to take a picture of the results. And we'll be all good. So there we go. I can't believe it. All 6 races done. Let's take a photo of the results. There we go. I'll quickly switch it back to my face, just to sort of have a little wee explanation of what's going to happen now. So let's just move over. Hello! How was that? A fantastic final race to finish on in the LMP2s. Just cracking stuff in the boys. Really enjoyed it again as well, so just brilliant. So basically, everyone's now done all of their races, and I'm going to note down all of the finishing positions from all the races, work out all the points, and then work out the finishing order and who has made it through. Who has made it through to tomorrow's racing. So tomorrow, we've got the full 2.4-hour Le Mans race, which should be crazy. Only 15 drivers from today's 30 are going to make it through. So I'm going to work that out now. I'm going to send it to a little waiting screen, so I should be about 5 or 6 minutes or so. So make sure you don't go anywhere if you want to find out who will be racing tomorrow. And then once we found out that, I'm also going to be assigning, through the use of another hat, what GTE cars people will be using in that Le Mans race tomorrow. So again, don't be going anywhere if you want to find all this information out, and I'll be back as quickly as I physically can. So thank you all for tuning in and enjoying yourself. I'll see you in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I'm watching. I'm watching you.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Okay, I haven't quite finished yet, but hold me out. Hold it out. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is, just to keep you not waiting for crazy long, I'm going to do another break in a second to then fill up the hat again with the right names and then pick out the GTE cars for tomorrow. But I think I've worked out the results, and hopefully correctly. If not, I have to re-go over it and change with the drivers that need changing. But hopefully I think I've got it all right. And yeah, hopefully it should all be okay. But I can run through for you exactly who has made it through to the race tomorrow. So I'm going to run through from 1st to 15th for finishing order today. I want to give commiserations out to Arsenal FC 145 because he finished in 16th on the same points as all the people who were from 15th to 12th, but because they had better best finishes, you didn't make it, I'm afraid, mate. I'm absolutely gutted for you. You got the same amount of points, but just that best position let you down. So very, very sad, mate. Very, very sad. Let's run through from 1st to 15th of who's made it through for tomorrow's race. Let's have a look. So, firstly, huge congratulations to Rahis, the only person to win both of their races, getting the full 30 points and moving on to tomorrow's race. So, massive well done to Rahis. In second was Jack on 27 points. In third was Todd E. Games on 21 points. In fourth was Swinners 27 on 20 points. In fifth was TLR10 on 20 points. In sixth was Divan Le on 18 points. In seventh was GSR CJ Pants on 18 points. In eighth was Hilltecker on 17 points. In ninth was Racing Reviews with 16 points. In 10th was Future Rabbit 30 on 15 points. In 11th was Milo Gaming YT on 15 points. In 12th is Skippies, who was on 14 points. Then in 13th position, also on 14 points, was Cal Morton. Then in 14th position, also on 14 points, was Lightspeed. And then 15th, bringing up the rear, was the Magma Beast, also on 14 points. So there you go. All of those 15 drivers that I just read out, you're all through to tomorrow's event. So that should be really fun. But give me just a couple more minutes, and I'll divvy up all your names into the hat, and we will get deciding for which GTE car that you're going to be racing tomorrow. So you don't want to miss out on that. Give me 2 more seconds, and we'll find out just what you're going to be racing tomorrow. So give me 2 more ticks. Give me 2 more ticks is what I was going to say. And I was going to say 2 more seconds, and they kind of made the same words. So here we go.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Hello, 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 hello. I am back. For the final time, you're going to see my face on stream today. Right. I think, hopefully, I've got all the names in the hat here now. I should, hopefully, if I've done it all correctly. We should have all 15 in there. Now, firstly, I'm going to pick out my GTE car for tomorrow. So, literally, I'm just going to grab the flipping first one off the top. What's that? What's that? What's that? Okay. I've got the Aston Martin. I've got the Aston Martin Vantage. I would have preferred the Ferrari, I think. But I can work with the Aston, I feel. I can work with the Aston. Now, everyone else, there's 5 cars in total, isn't it? So 3 each, if you get what I mean. So each person, obviously, it's only going to have 1 car, but each manufacturer will have 3 people in it. But it's not going to be teammates or anything. It's all going to be very, very chill. So right, I'm going to put this back in the GTE cars. And let's begin with our picks for tomorrow. Let's see. So right, the first GTE car to get picked out. I'm going to go back to the chat so I can see what you all are saying. Hope you're doing well. Thank you all for staying on the stream if you have stayed. Hope you enjoyed yourself today. Right, here we go. First one is the Ford GT. So there we go. Ford GT. Who's going to be driving that? I'm going to have to group these, aren't I? I'm going to have to like put them together on the floor. That's what I'm going to do, actually. Right, Ford GT. And that's going to be this person. Skippy! Skippy, you will be racing a Ford GT tomorrow. Skippy's going to be in a Ford. Next car is a BMW M6. Who's going to be in that? Let's have a look. Let's pick this person out. Who's this? Who'd this be? It's Milo. Milo, you will be racing a BMW tomorrow. Let's pick out the third car. Look at that. As if by magic. The Chevy. The Chevrolet Corvette. Another one of the cars. Make a little column for them. And another name out of the hat. Is Rahis. So Rahis, you're going to be in a Corvette tomorrow, matey. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully you like that. Next car is, as if by magic again, a Ferrari. Ferrari 488. Probably the best car out of the GTEs. If we're being honest, who's going to be a lucky one to get this first one? GSR CJ Pants, you're going to be in a Ferrari tomorrow. I think you'll be relatively happy with that. Let's pick out another one. Ferrari again. Ferrari again. Who's going to be with CJ Pants in the Ferrari? Who is it? Who is it? I did just knock my audio cable, so I'm just going to have a quick look. Okay, cool. You can still hear me. Sometimes if I knock the audio cable, it just completely turns off. So that's always useful. Right. I think this might be a Ferrari. No, it's not. It's Future Rabbit. Future Rabbit. You will be in a Ferrari for tomorrow. Future Rabbit getting very lucky there. GTE cars again. Let's pick out this one. What's this one going to be? Aston Martin Vantage. So you're going to be racing in the same one as me tomorrow. Who's this going to be? Who's this going to be? Let's get out one of these. It's the Magma Beast. You're going to be racing in the same car as me tomorrow, buddy. In the Aston. Very nice, very nice. Pick out the next GTE car. This one. It's another Chevy. Another Chevrolet Corvette. Let's again see who's racing this one. That's the person I'm going to pick. And it is Jack. Jack will be racing in the Chevy Corvette. So the 2 top boys from the lobby, Jack and Rahis, both in Corvettes. Very interesting there. Wonder how that will turn out. Right. Next one. Is that Ferrari again? I think it might be. It is indeed Ferrari again. So all 3 Ferraris picked out of the hat now. Who's going to get the final one? It's going to be that person. I've just made your day, whoever this is. Let's see. It is Racing Reviews. Racing Reviews. You're going to have a cheeky little Rari tomorrow. There you go, mate. So that's CJ Pants, Future Rabbit, and Racing Reviews making up the Ferrari lot. Let's see the next car. Is an Aston Martin again. Let's see who'll be joining the kind of Aston Martin. I don't want to say team because you're not going to be working together, but you'll all be racing the same car. It is Todd. Todd E Games. You're going to be racing an Aston tomorrow. Then another GTE car. This one. Ford GT. Hasn't been picked out since the start, but there we go. There's your second one. Who's going to be joining Skippy in the Ford GT? It's going to be this person. Arguably, maybe even better than the Ferrari, but depends on the driver. It's Cal Morton. Cal, you are in Ford. Let's go. Final few pickings here. Final few pickings. What's this one? The Chevy again to finish off. To finish off the 3 people that are at the Chevy. It's going to be this person. Who's this? Who dis? Who dis though? Who dis though? Swinners. Swinners, you will be joining Todd. Sorry, not Todd. Todd's on an Aston. Swinners, you will be joining Rahis and Jack in the Corvette. Then this one's my next one. What is this going to be? It is BMW. BMW M6. To finalise that team, who's it going to be? That person. And it is... Is it a... Yeah, 4GT, sorry. Lightspeed. Lightspeed, you're in the 4GTs. You're in the 4GT, boss man. Then a final 3 to pick off. This one's going to be... We've got 2 left on the... Oh, no. Right, my apologies. I don't know. Right. I did that wrong. I do apologise. Go back. Lightspeed, you're in a BMW M6. I put it in the wrong pile. That's my bad. Lightspeed, you are in a BMW M6. I get that wrong. Apologies. An Aston Martin. The third one of the Aston Martin lot. And that's going to be this person. Who's driving an Aston. It's Hilltecker. Hilltecker, you're going to be in an Aston for tomorrow, mate. Put that down there. Like that. Nice. And then the final 2 is between a BM and a Ford. So BM for the first person and Ford for the second person. Let's just move that. Let's just double check that this is definitely Ford. It is indeed. I can promise you. Is indeed a Ford, so I can dump that. And the other hat, that one's going to be the first one. So the first one was the BM. And that is TLR10. You are in the BMW. And then finally, to finish it off, the only person I haven't yet picked out is Devan Lur. Devan Lur, you're going to be in the Ford GT. So there we go. I can't believe it. Day 1 of the MotoMeerkat Le Mans 2.4 hour special event is over. That's it. That's done. And I can confirm your 15 drivers racing tomorrow will be... I know I'm looking at the floor. They're all on the floor. I know it's a bit odd, but ignore it. Right, so we've got in the Ford GT, we've got Skippies, Cal Morton, and Devan Lur. Then in the BMW M6, we've got Milo Gaming YT, Lightspeed, and TLR10. Then in the Chevy Corvette, we've got Rahis, Jack, and Swinners. Then the Ferrari, we've got CJ Pants, Future Rabbit, and Racing Reviews. And then in the Aston, we've obviously got me, and then I'm going to be joined by the Magma Beast, Todd E Games, and Hilltecker. And that's it. That's your 15 runners, and me to make it 16 for tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching the first day of this event. It's been so much fun. We're a little bit over time. I do apologise about that. I kind of didn't realise how long the admin was going to take. But there we go. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like down below on the stream. I really appreciate that. And be sure to tune in tomorrow. We're going to be streaming from midday UK time tomorrow for the full 2.4 hour event. It's going to be 20 minutes of qualifying and then 2 hours and 20-minute race. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great fun to watch. So make sure you jump on the channel tomorrow as well to watch that, and make sure you subscribe so obviously you don't miss it, and so you don't miss any of my future motorsport content as well. But otherwise, I don't really have anything else to say. Amazing to all the people who raced today. It's been fantastic to see you having fun on track and having just a great time. And thank you for everyone watching, enjoying yourself, and just generally supporting the channel. So it means a lot, and I've had a great time. So bring on tomorrow's stream at midday. But otherwise, I've been Sir Meerkat. Thank you all so much for watching. You Meerkats have been absolute legends. Really appreciate that. But I will see all of you Meerkats later. Goodbye, guys. Ciao.
Joey, I think it's time to give up the bag.
I don't want to give up the bag.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the MotoMeerkat channel for future motorsport content. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the MotoMeerkat channel for future motorsport content. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the MotoMeerkat channel for future motorsport content.